Hi everyone, I'm back again, finally. I know it's been a long time. I went through kind of a traumatic breakup and I just didn't feel like sitting down and drawing for a really long period of time. So I'm kind of in the process of healing from that, and so today I finally decided to sit down and actually do something. Um, or should I say, make something. So this is Nightingale. She's a character from Crusaders Quest. She is a priestess or a healer. She's not very popular in PvP mode, but I think she's very cute, and I like using her for the story mode. So I usually like to start with the face, just because I feel like it centers everything, and if I don't start with the face, I feel like it's way too easy to misplace the rest of the drawing. And then when you come back to the face, you end up putting the eyes too high or too low or something. So it's a lot easier to just start with the face, make it central, and base everything else around that, because the face is what people look at. And if the face isn't centered, then everything looks off. I had a little bit of fun doing these ribbons that I put in her hair. Um, they're not, I mean, I think I got the right ribbon a lot better than the left ribbon, but I think overall they looked okay. I do have to apologize. I didn't mean for this to happen, but apparently I can't look at images on my phone while I'm also recording. So I actually had to take a little break, and I'm very sorry. And that's why you see all of this, the image already sketched out a little bit, because I had to stop for a while and take a look at the reference images that I was trying to use. So I had to lay down what the design looked like. But I'm still going to be going through it and kind of finalizing all the lines. This part in particular, I don't know why I had so much trouble with this, but for some reason I could not get these, whatever they are, cross things to be even. So even when I went over on them in pen later, they just like did not work out for me. So maybe that's something I'll need to work on in the future a little bit. I'm sorry, I have a little cold right now. It's November. I think I went into New York City last weekend, and I think I probably picked something up there, which is predictable. You know, anytime you go to a new environment, you probably are exposed to a bunch of germs that you've never experienced or had before, so your body doesn't know what to do with them. Okay. So I finished the pencil drawing. Now I'm going through with my Copic multiliners, or just one multiliner actually. I did this all with one. I should have used a different one, but I used this one. I think this is the, yeah, this is the 0.1 millimeter multiliner, and I really should have used the 0.3 instead, because as I go through this, you'll see I'm just going over my lines like over and over, and I wouldn't need to do that if I were using the 0.3, because my lines would be a lot thicker. But I'm still new to using them. I'm not really used to them yet. So I think I didn't realize that my preference was actually for thicker lines. I always thought I liked thinner lines, but it turns out that I really like the definition that thick lines give to a drawing, especially like an anime style drawing. I think it just adds so much body and character to the lines if you make them varying thicknesses, especially around the outside. It just really defines that drawing. So here on the top, I actually thickened up the lines quite a bit, partly by accident and partly on purpose. It happens though. The cool thing about having these pens and just going over stuff is that you end up like you end up being able to change the way your image looks as you go. And that's actually what I did with the hair here. I didn't initially have the like slight bumps in the hair to make it more like poofy, I guess. But it added so much character to the drawing, and I'm really happy that I got to add that in. Um, And like the ribbons here, I think look so nice when you put them out in pen because you can just see how linear they are. I don't know, just something I enjoy seeing. Again, with these things, I don't know why. I just like, I can't get them right. These are not a good shape for me, clearly. Maybe I'll have to do a couple studies on them. Not really studies because it's not like they're like one thing, but I'll probably just practice drawing them a little more in the future. So today I went to yoga class, and yesterday, as a lot of people know, there was some incident in Paris, France, with bombing, and a lot of people were killed, a lot of injuries. So today my yoga instructor ended her class with liberté, égalité, fraternité, namaste, and I thought it was kind of clever. For some reason, the arm hanging down on the left, it just didn't work out very well for me. I imagine that with these little poofy things on her sleeves, she wouldn't be putting her arm straight down because it's going to provide some resistance between her body and her arm. But the way that it ended up looking in the drawing, it just looks very, like, not relaxed, I guess. It's very, like, tense. And that's not what I was trying to accomplish with it. So I think it took on a little bit of a different attitude, just a slight different attitude than I was intending it to be. But overall, I mean, I think it looks okay, but it could be better. And I definitely think I didn't execute this wrist over here very well either. I just wasn't sure what angle to put it at or how much of it to show. I think that's one of my weaknesses, is doing like hands on hips. I'm just like, I can't do it. I really need to look at some more references for that. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching.